And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roberto Hernandez Stadium for Game 3 of the weekend series between the visiting Claflin Panthers and your USC Aiken Pacers. Marcus Johnson, thank you for joining us for some Sunday baseball action. Pacers winning both games of the doubleheader yesterday to take the series. And looking to get the clean series sweep in the opening of Peach Belt Conference play. Getting the start for the Pacers to try to get the series sweep will be Kevin Cox, making his fifth start on the season. 1-2 record, a 3.57 ERA, 17 2/3 innings pitched, 16 hits, 8 runs, 7 of those earned, 13 strikeouts to 6 walks, and opponents batting at .232 on the righty. Take a look at the rest of the Pacer defense while we have the opportunity. Catching for Cox is going to be Caden Usry. Over at first base, it's Capers Molinaroli. Second baseman is Cade Bucknight, followed by the shortstop Bradley White the second. And over at third base is Doom Dennis. Into the outfield, Brock Myers is in center, Josh Sharp in left, and Dalton Graves rounds out the defense in right field. First three batters that Cox will be facing for the top of the first is going to be the center fielder Kobe Miller. On deck, Jamal Scarborough. And Michael Coit rounds things out in the hole. Cleanup hitter for Claflin is going to be DJ Munganast. Cox hoping he's going to be able to get through the lineup without facing that cleanup guy. As we said, Miller will lead things off. He's got an excellent average, .447 batting average on the year, 7 RBIs, and he is a speedster on the base path, 15 for 15 in stolen bases. He has been one of the major threats this Pacer team has had to face as the first pitch comes underway, and we are underway. Ball one outside to start things off. Swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 1-1. Off-speed pitch right down the middle. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off, we'll do it over. And again, the 1-2 delivery fouled right off the catcher's helmet. Miller able to spoil another good pitch. In for a call, strike 3. And Miller down looking for the first out.
Second baseman, number 7, Jamal Scarborough.
Jamal Scarborough will dig in now. Nobody on and 1 out. Scarborough, the second baseman for Claflin. Working with a .222 average on the year, a pair of RBIs. As the first pitch to him misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is outside as well. Pops it up First base side and caught right on top of the bag for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael Coit.
I'll bring up the right fielder, Michael Coit. 289 average on the year, a pair of RBIs. And he goes after the first pitch, fouls it off out of play. In for a strike. And it is quickly 0-2. Chopper, third base side. Dennis charges. He's going to have trouble with that. That's going to be scored an infield single for Coit.
Catcher number 14, DJ Munganas.
DJ Munganas, the catcher, will step up to the plate now. Munganas batting .302 on the season, 4 RBIs. Fouls off the first pitch for strike one. Missed high. 1-1. Check throw over to first. Not going to be in time. Fouled off, and it's 1-2. Runner goes. Fly ball out into center field, shallow center field. Coming in, making the catch is Myers for the third and final out. Well, one man is left stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. Pacers coming to bat, all tied up at 0-0. And welcome back, folks. Bottom of the first inning just about to get underway. And Claflin will turn to their Game 3 starter, Jordan Jackson. making his third start on the year, seeking his first win. He's 0-2. He's only managed to pitch 1 2/3 innings on the season. So not a large sample size to work with on Jackson. Leading things off for the Pacers is going to be Brock Myers. He'll be followed by Josh Sharp on deck and Capers Molinaroli in the hole. Batting cleanup for the Pacers, Dalton Graves. Take a look at this Claflin defense. DJ Munganast is catching. Over at first base, we've got Roman Woods-Golson. The second baseman is Jamal Scarborough, followed by Anthony Mackey at short. And at the hot corner is Keelan Quarles. Into the outfield, Kobe Miller in center, Michael Coit in right. And the left fielder, Micah Shivers. First pitch is going to be low for ball 1 on Myers. Outside. And it's 2-0. Fly ball out into center field. This one's going to drop for a base hit. Good effort there by the second baseman Scarborough to try to catch that. Laid out. Just couldn't get it in time. A leadoff single for Myers gets the Pacers underway. As Josh Sharp will dig in. Sharp batting .303 on the season, 11 RBIs. And going ahead and looking at Myers' numbers. Came into the game batting .364. That's just going to be a tick higher. 9 RBIs on the season for him. And pitch inside, ball gets away, and that's going to greenlight Myers to advance on the pass ball. The 1-0. Lays down a bunt. Oh, it's a beauty. That's going to do the job. The throw down to first, not going to be in time. An infield single for Sharp. The bunt was perfectly executed. As the Pacers will have runners on the corners and nobody out. The Capers Molinaroli digs in. Molinaroli, .453 average on the year, 8 RBIs. Has a chance to add to that total here with runners on the corners and nobody out. As Jackson deals, first pitch in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Curveball ends up behind the batter, and it's 1-1. Fastball. Shot to second. They'll try to turn 2. There's 1. The throw to first is in time to get the double play. The run scores. And the Pacers take a 1-0 lead.
The right fielder, number 17, Dalton Graves.
And now Dalton Graves will come up with the bases empty. And we'll take a moment to address Anthony Mack. A little banged up on the play, but he seems to be okay. So Graves digs in now. Again, base is empty. First pitch misses low and away for ball one. Graves, a .383 average on the year as the pitch falls into the zone for a strike. 17 RBIs, 1 home run on the season. As that pitch misses upstairs, 2-1. Chopped foul, and it's 2-2. Lined over the head of Mack and into left field for a base hit. Graves takes a big turn at first but holds up. It's a 2-out single for the Pacers right fielder to keep the inning alive.
The catcher number 10, Kate Nastri.
Okay, Nusri steps up to the plate now. Usri working with a .231 average on the year, 11 RBIs on the season. Runner on first, 2 down for the Pacer catcher. Pitches upstairs, ball one. Low and away, 2-0. Upstairs, 3 balls and no strikes on Usri. See if they give him the green light here, and they do not as the pitch falls into the zone. 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch, and therefore a call strike, and the count worked full by Jackson. Runner goes as the pitch is up and in for ball 4. 2-out walk to Usri, puts runners on first and second for USC Aiken.
Designated hitter number 19, Joe Mazingo.
That will see Joe Mazingo step up to the plate. Mazingo serving as the designated hitter for the Pacers. .233 average on the year, 6 RBIs. This only his 10th game played, and 7th start on the year. Faces up 1-0 on the Panthers, looking to add a little more with a runner on second. Pitch right down the middle for strike 1 on Mazingo. The 0-1 pitch, over the head. That's a wild pitch, and that's going to send the runners up 1 bag. Count evens up at 1-1 on Mazingo. Turned on and sent high and deep into left field. It's got a chance. It is gone. A 3-run shot by Joe Mazingo, and the Pacers lead it 4-0. That was an absolute no-doubter by Mazingo. The Pacers are rocking here in the first. Well, now Doom Dennis will have to follow up that performance, and first pitch misses. Actually comes up and just skids off the top of the helmet. Dennis hit by the pitch.
Second baseman number 12, Cade Buckner.
Didn't even get a chance to read off his stat line. He's already on first base. Go ahead and give it to you anyway. 341 average for Dennis, 4 RBIs on the year, and now that'll bring up Cade Bucknight. Bucknight, a 212 average, 3 RBIs, making his 8th start on the season. Pitch outside for ball 1 on Bucknight. Upstairs, 2-0. Up and in, 3-0. Ooh, right in the back. Second hit batter in a row. And Bucknight will take first base. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound. We're going to take a short break. Be right back. Now the meeting has come to a close. We'll get back to baseball. Bradley White will dig in, the 9th pitcher to come to the plate in this inning. Runners on first and second. 2 down. Most of the damage has been done with 2 outs. And a balk has been called. And that will advance the runners again. Now runners are on second and third for USC Aiken. And the first pitch to White is in the dirt, ball 1. White batting .353 on the season, 7 RBIs. Oh, and that one goes right into the back of Bradley White. That's the 3rd hit batter in a row. And the bases are loaded for the Pacers as Brock Myers comes back up to the plate. Myers singled and scored earlier in the inning. Goes after the first pitch, fouls it off out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 Low and away. 1-1. One pitch, a chopper up the middle. Mishandled at second, and everybody's safe. Oh, they're going to throw to third now. We got a rundown. And they will get him in the rundown. So it was Booknight who got caught up there. And an interesting close to the inning. Pacers plate 5 runs. As we move on to the top of the second, Pacers up 5-0. And back to the top of the second inning. An interesting closeout to the bottom of the first as Brock Myers reached on an E4, which drove in a run. But then a rundown ensued on Cade Booknight over at third to close things out. Pacers do lead, however, 5-0 as Micah Shivers leads things off for Claflin here. Second pitch by Cox misses outside, 1-1. Shivers, a .243 average on the year, 8 RBIs. The 1-1 hit in the air, that's going to hook foul and out of play. And the 1-2 pitch, grounded foul. The 1-2, low and away, 2-2. The 2-2 to Shivers. There's a chopper to short. Backing up and playing it on a hop. Throw to first. They got him. Good read there by the shortstop, White.
The first baseman, number 4, Roman Woods-Golston.
Well, Roman Woods-Golston will dig in now. Golston got the start yesterday for Claflin. And now he's playing over at first base. First pitch he sees is low and inside for a ball. With Golson, 182 average on the year, 3 RBIs. Right down the middle for a called strike to even the count up at 1-1. Little hit the other way. That one's going to go off of third base. That's going to be a base hit. Lucky bounce there for Woods Golson. He finds himself aboard with a 1-out single.
The third baseman, number 18, Kamon Quarles.
Looks like he was trying to get his way out of a bunker with that swing. And now Kamon Quarles will dig in. Runner on first, 1 out. Quarles batting at 189 as well, 5 RBIs, and he'll let the first pitch go on by for ball 1. The 1-0 is a swing and a miss, 1-1. Show a bunt. Snap throw down to first. Almost had him there. A 2-1 count at the plate. Dusty had fired it down to first right away. They might have had was Golston. Check throw over to the bag this time and not in time. Another check throw to the bag, and again, same result. Just outside. Tried to go with an off-speed pitch and missed. And it's 3-1 to Quarles. Fastball up and in is ball 4. And the walk to Quarles will put runners on first and second with only 1 out.
The shortstop, number 31, Anthony Mack.
Well, Anthony Mack will step up to the plate now, 2 on, 1 out. Mack yet to record a hit this year. He's 0 for 5. Golden opportunity to get a impactful first hit as he lets the first pitch go by for ball 1. I meant to say strike 1 on that. Snap throw down to first. Not in time. The 1-1 pitch on its way. That's in there for a call strike. And it's 1-2. Went with a cutter, got him to foul it off, and we'll do it over. Fastball low and away is ball 2. And now leaving the count up at 2-2. Outside, ball 3, and the count full on the Panther shortstop. Kevin Cox laboring a little bit to find the strike zone here. As he deals the payoff pitch. Turned on and sent into the air into left field on the run, and making the catch is Sharp for the second out.
Designated hitter number 23, Adrian Wiggins.
Adrian Wiggins will dig in now. The number 9 hitter is also the DH for Claflin. Wiggins, a .250 average on the year, making only his 6th appearance and first start of the season. And he has runners on first and second with 2 out. Lets the first pitch fastball go by for strike 1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Way out in front of that pitch. Cox just took a little something off of it as he dealt it to the dish. And the 1-2. Beautiful off-speed pitch. Freezes Wiggins as he goes down looking for the third out. 2 runners are left stranded. We go into the home half of the second inning. Pacers still up 5-0. Bottom of the second inning will get underway. Pacers up 5-0, and Josh Sharp will dig in. Sharp is 1 for 1 today. Singled his first time up and then got erased on the double play. Jackson out there looking to get through another inning of work. And the first pitch misses outside, ball 1. Low and inside, 2-0. Fastball missed low, and 3 balls and no strikes on the Pacers' left fielder. The real pitch is inside, ball 4. 4-pitch leadoff walk to Sharp gets the Pacers going here in the second.
First baseman number 34, Capers Molina Rowley.
Molina Rowley will step on out to the plate. Grounded into a double play his first time up, but did drive in a run. However, he unfortunately does not get credited with an RBI for that. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here as Claflin is going to go to the bullpen. Jackson's afternoon is over with. We'll be back in just a little bit with a brand new pitcher. And we are back. New man out of the bullpen for Claflin is going to be Demetrius Warren, making his 4th appearance on the year. 4.91 ERA and 7 1/3 innings pitched. 8 hits, 6 runs, 4 of those are earned. And he has 6 strikeouts on the year. Opponent's batting just under 300 against him. First pitch to Capers Molinaroli is in there for a call strike. Again, Molinaroli grounded in a double play, which drove in a run in his first at-bat. Hitting for another call strike, quickly 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Check throw over to the bag, not going to be in time. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw down to second is not in time. So a strikeout of Molinaroli at the plate, but a stolen base for Josh Sharp. Never mind, they're going to say they got him after the umpires came together to convene. A 2-4 caught stealing. That'll bring up Dalton Gray's first pitch missing for ball 1, second pitch missing as well for ball 1, or for ball 2. Just outside, 3-0. Inside corner called a strike. 3-1. Turned on and hit high into the air into deep right field on the warning track, and that's where it's going to be caught for the third and final out. The Pacers go down in order, 1, 2, 3. We're off to the third. It's 5-0 USC Aiken. The top of the third inning will get underway. A little clearance on what happened in that second inning when Josh Sharp went to steal second. They called batter interference on Molina Rowley getting in the way of the throw, and that is why he was called out, though he had managed to get in safely. Well, leading things off is Kobe Miller. Lets the first pitch curveball go by for strike one. Cox out there working on another inning of his start as this one finds the zone. Another curveball. Count already 0-2 on Miller. Miller struck out looking his first time up. Fouls it off. Count stays right where it is. Oh, 2 curveball misses upstairs. And it's 1-2. Inside fastball misses too far inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Miller. Goes after the curveball, and he's going to ground it through the right side. Miller picks up a leadoff single to get things underway here in the third.
Second baseman number 7, Jamal Scarborough.
And Jamal Scarborough will step up to the plate now. Runner on first, nobody out. Popped out to first in his opening at-bat of the game. Miller is a threat to steal, so do not be surprised if Cox tries to keep him on a tight leash as he goes right at first base with a check throw. Another check throw to the bag, and again, not in time. First pitch, show a bunt, snap throw to first. Not in time. Count 1-0 at the plate to Scarborough. They say he pulled his bunt back in time. Another show bunt, again pulled back as the pitch missed up and in. And it's 2-0. Got another check throw to the bag. This one just trying to keep him honest. Bunted up into the air, and it's foul. Another check throw to the bag, and again, Miller back in under the tag. Popped up behind the plate and fell. And another check throw to the bag. Same result. Runner goes. Pitch is popped up first base side, foul territory, and that one is also out of play. No, you shouldn't bet on baseball, but I'd be willing to bet we're going to see another check throw to first by Cox after the hit and run was put in play. No, we're not. It's going to be the throw to the plate and a swing and a miss. Strikeout of Scarborough, and there's one away.
Right fielder number 3, Michael Coit.
So that'll bring up Michael Coit. Singled his first time up, 1 for 1 today. Runner on first, now 1 out. And there's the check throw to first base. And another check throw to the bag. A little bit closer this time, but again, Miller back safely. Deals to the plate, and it's high and inside for ball 1. Pitch in there for a call strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Coit out in front of that one, and it is 1-2. Ripped foul. Count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. And another check throw to the bag. Miller just walks back to it. Curveball got him to go around. And Coit down on strikes for the second out.
The catcher number 14, DJ Munganat.
DJ Munganast digs in. 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch to him misses for ball 1. Flew out to center on his first at-bat. Pitch right down the middle for a call strike. And it's 1-1. Fastball in there for another call strike. 1-2. Check throw to first. Not in time. Curveball misses inside. And that'll work the count even to 2-2. Outside for a ball, and it is a full count to the Panther catcher. Check throw to the bag, and again, not in time. Runner goes, rounded up the middle and through for a base hit. Miller hustles into third on the 2-out single by Munganast, and there's runners on the corners with 2 out for Claflin. Micah Shivers will step up now. Shivers grounded out to short his first time up. First pitch, fastball outside, ball 1. Tried to check his swing, ends up fouling it off, and it's 1-1 on Shivers. Runner goes. And we have a rundown here at first. Coming home to score is Miller. The tag is applied. And they're going to say the run does not count. The 1-6 pickoff of Munganast is how we close out the bottom of the third inning. We'll be back in just a little bit. Pacers coming to bat up 5-0. Up to the bottom of the third we go. Pacers up 5-0 as Warren continues to deal for Claflin. His first pitch missing low for ball 1 on Caden Ussery. Ussery walked and scored. And his first at-bat goes after the second pitch, grounds it to second, gobbled up and throw to first, draws him off the bag. But Woods Golston applies the tag to get Ussery for the first out. That'll bring up Joe Mazingo. Smashed a 3-run home run in his first at-bat. And now he steps up to the plate with nobody on and 1 out. Pitch in there for a call strike, 0-1. Off-speed pitch got Mazingo to go around early. And the count 0-2 on the Pacers' designated hitter. Ball in the dirt. 1-2. Upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off, we'll do it over. Another pitch upstairs, and it is a full count to Mozingo. Pitch upstairs, ball 4, and a 1-out walk to Joe Mozingo puts a runner on first for the Pacers here in the third.
The third baseman, Doom Dennis.
Doom Dennis will step up to the plate now. Hit by a pitch and scored a run in his first plate appearance. First pitch he sees is upstairs for ball 1. Fouled off, 1-1. Low and away for a ball. Moves the count to 2-1 on Dennis. Rip to third. Nice grab. They're going to try to turn 2. There's 1. The throw to first. Not going to be in time. The Booknight reaches on the fielder's choice. Dennis reaches on the fielder's choice. And Mozingo is erased on the 5-4. Now Cade Booknight will dig in. Runner on first. And 2 down. Upstairs for ball 1. Booknight caught in a rundown to close out the first inning, was hit by a pitch to reach, though, in his first plate appearance, and a swing and a miss there. Evens the count up at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. Shot to second, knocked down, and everybody's going to be safe. They're going to score that one a base hit. Booknight reaches on the 2-out single. It puts runners on first and second for Bradley White. White also hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. Low and away for ball 1 on White. Pitch misses. They thought about snapping it down to first, but Munganast decided to just hang on instead. 2-0 count at the plate. Ball in the dirt, 3-0. All right, down the middle, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Fouled off out of play, we'll do it over. And the 3-2 pitch is popped up first base side, foul territory. And it's just going to hit the dirt. Woods Golston gave it a chase, but might have lost it in the clouds. Again, the 3-2 pitch is fouled off out of play. White spoiling some good pitches here to stay alive. Upstairs, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases for the Pacers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
The center fielder, Brock Myers.
Back to the top of the order, Brock Myers. Myers drove in a run on an E4, singled and scored a run, all back in the 1st inning. First pitch to him is low and away for ball 1. Up and in, 2-0. Bases are loaded for the Pacers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They already lead it 5-0, and Myers is looking to add a little more insurance. And goes after that one, a one-hopper to second. Nicely grabbed, the throw to first, and that's going to end the threat. Pacers leave the bases loaded as we move on to the 4th inning. USC Aiken still up 5-0. And to the top of the fourth we go. Pacers up 5-0 over Claflin here in Game 3 of the PBC Opener Series. Cox continuing to deal out there as he will face off against Micah Shivers, who had his at-bat interrupted. And the first pitch in this new at-bat is low and away for ball one. Outside, 2-0. Grounded, a diving stop at short. The throw to first is going to be off the mark. A heck of a try there by Bradley White, but it's going to be a base hit for Shivers.
First baseman number 4, Roman Woods-Golston.
Roman Woods-Golston digs in now, runner on first base with nobody out. Shows bunts it straight up into the air, and it's a free out for the Pacers as Woods-Golston pops out to the catcher in foul territory.
Baseman number 18,
Human Quarles will dig in now. Walked in his first plate appearance. Runner on first now, one out. And he's going to swing away, lets it go by, though, for ball one. Hits the corner. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Reaches out, slaps this one to short. White has it, throws to second for one. The throw to first, not going to be in time. The Corals will reach on the fielder's choice. Shivers will be erased on the 6-4. So Anthony Mack back up to the plate now. Flew out on a well-hit ball to left in his first at-bat. Still a runner on first base, but now with two outs here in the top of the fourth, and he swings through the first pitch for strike one. Fastball down the middle, called to strike, 0-2. In there for a call, strike three. Mack down looking on three straight for the third and final out. Panthers leave one stranded. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Pacers still leading 5-0. Bottom of the fourth inning we go, and Josh Sharp will lead it off for the Pacers. Sharp is 1 for 1 today. He singled and walked. He was also called out on the batter's interference when he tried to swipe second. First pitch he sees is in there for a call strike. Goes after a curveball, grounds it to second. On a hop, the throw to first, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 34, Capers Molina Rowley.
I'll bring up Capers Molina Rowley. Molina Rowley is 0 for 2 today, struck out in his last at-bat. Nobody on, 1 out here in the fourth. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Demetrius Warren continuing to deal out there. He's looked pretty good so far. (2-0) down the middle, 2-1. Just fouled off. And it is 2-2 on the Pacer first baseman. Outside in the opposite batter's box, and that'll work the count full. Lined into center field, that'll be a base hit. Hard hit single by Molina Rowley will bring up Dalton Graves now with a runner on first and 1 out. Graves 1 for 2 today with a single and a run scored. First pitch is inside to Graves, ball 1. Turned on and ripped foul. 1-1. Ground ball to second. Nice backhanded grab, the throw to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get. Molina Rowley erased on the fielder's choice, 6-4. 4-6.
The catcher, Caden Usry.
And so Caden Usry will dig in now. Usry 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. Off-speed pitch misses inside for ball 1. Outside, 2-0. Pitches upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes to Usry. Low and inside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk puts us 3 aboard. And Pacers have runners on first and second with 2 down. Joe Mazinga will step up now. 1 for 1 with a walk and a 3-run home run back in the first inning. Pitch low and away to Mazingo, ball 1. Down the middle, 1-1. Off-speed pitch finds the zone. 1-2 count. And the 1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. Hot shot to short. That goes off the leather and into center field. That'll score 1 run. Mazingo thought about heading to second. Now he will as the ball gets away. Another run will score. And the Pacer lead is now 7-0. The Pacers lead now 7-0 as Doom Dennis digs in. Pitches upstairs for ball 1. Runner on second with 2 down. Pitch in there for a call strike. It's 1-1. Outside. 2 balls and a strike on the Pacer third baseman. Low and away, ball 3. And the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Another 2-out walk, this time to Dennis. With runners on first and second for the Pacers. And we'll bring up Cade Booknight. Booknight 1 for 1 today, hit by a pitch and singled. It hits the outside corner for a call strike. The 0-1 from Warren. Outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch, off speed, fouled off. We'll do it over. Fouled off again. Booknight spoiling another good pitch just to stay alive. Again, the 1-2 popped up behind the plate and again out of play. This one put into play, shallow right field. Drifting back, making the catch. For the third and final out will be Scarborough. Pacers do plate 2 runs, however, as they lead it 7-0, moving on to the 5th inning. So into the top of the 5th we go. Leading things off is going to be Adrian Wiggins for Claflin. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Cox continuing out there, looking to get through 5 innings to become the pitcher of record for this game, as the first pitch he deals is outside for ball 1. Pacers up 7-0. Swing and a miss here from Wiggins evens the count at 1-1. 5 runs in the first, 2 runs in the fourth. Puts us where we are now. All right, down the middle for a strike. 1-2. Pacers have some action in the bullpen as Cox approaches his 80th pitch. High and outside for a ball. 2-2. High fly ball out into right field. Graves is there to make the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Kobe Miller.
Back to the top of the order, it's Kobe Miller. 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout. First pitch way outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Fastball got him to go around. 1-1. Tried to check his swing. Could he? No, he could not. And it's 1-2. Popped up behind the plate and out of play. Low and inside, evens things up at 2-2. Curveball. Ooh, just missed. I think everybody thought that one was strike 3, but the umpire had a different opinion, and the count is full. And again outside. Ball 4, a walk to Miller. That'll put a runner on first base with 1 away. And again, Miller the threat to steal. Old Scarborough will dig in. 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Cox just deals to the plate, up and in. Ball 1. In there for a call strike, and it's 1-1. Check throw over to the bag, not in time. Fastball down the middle for a strike. 1-2. Fouled off, we'll do it over. Another check throw to the bag, and again, not in time. Runner goes, pitches in for a strike. The throw to second is in time. A strike him out, throw him out to close out The top of the fifth, we go to the home half of the fifth. Pacers up 7-0. Bottom of the fifth inning, and the number 9 hitter in the Pacer lineup is going to lead things off for us, Bradley White. White still looking to register on at-bat today. He's been hit by a pitch and walked. Pacers lead 7-0. Demetrius Warren out there for another inning of relief. Only blemish on his record today has been that bottom of the fourth inning as the first pitch is bounced for ball one.
Fly ball into the gap in center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Nice sliding stop. White still going for two. The throw is not going to be in time. Good effort out there by Miller to try to hold White to just a single. But White was thinking two all the way. Brock Myers, the top of the order, will dig in. Runner on second with nobody out. Myers 1 for 3 today with a run scored and a run batted in. Pitch inside for ball one. The 1-0. Slap the other way and through for a base hit. They're going to wave White around third. The throw is going to be cut off. It is an RBI single for Brock Myers, and the Pacers' lead is now 8-0.
Left fielder number 22, Josh Sharp.
And it'll bring up Josh Sharp now with a runner on first and nobody out. And we're going to have a visit to the mound. Take a short break. Be right back.
We'll get right back to it. It was just a wellness check on the mound. Josh Sharp up to bat with a runner on first and nobody out. Pacers already scored 1 run, looking to add some more. First pitch to Sharp, misses for ball 1. Sharp 1 for 2 today with a single, a walk, grounded out in his last at-bat. Popped it up. Third base line. And that's where it's going to be caught for the first out.
The first baseman, number 34, Capers, Molina-Roni.
Molina-Roni will dig in now. Molina-Roni 1 for 3 today with a single. Runner on first, 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Off-speed pitch nicks the inside of the zone for strike 1. Runner goes. The 0-1 is outside. The throw down to second way off the mark. So it'll be a stolen base for Myers. The 1-1. Low and away for a ball. 1-2. Upstairs, 3 balls and 1 strike to the Pacer first baseman. Ground ball to short. They're going to throw to third and apply the tag. Heads up defense there by Anthony Mack to get the tag at third and get the lead runner.
Right fielder, Dalton Gray. Don't find here, right? It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday.
Well, Dalton Grays will step up to the plate now. 2 outs and a runner on first. Goes after the first pitch and rips it foul. Gray's 1 for 3 today with a single. He's also reached on a fielder's choice and scored 2 runs. Turns on that one, sends it high into the air into right field. Tracking it and making the catch is Coit for the third and final out. Pacers leave a runner stranded, but they do score a run. They lead it 8-0 as we move into the 6th.
And we'll get the 6th inning started on up. Michael Coit will lead it off for Claflin. Cox back out there trying to work through a 6th inning in his start. And the first pitch is on the corner for a call strike. Coit 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout. The 0-1 is low and away, 1-1. Turn on and send into the air into left field. Long run, and tracking it down and making the catch is Sharp. Josh Sharp had to cover a lot of ground to catch up to that one, but he does just that. And there's one away. DJ Munganast up to the plate now, 1 for 2 with a single. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. Chopper. Foul. 0-2. And the 0-2, just low and away. 1-2. And Cox sets to deal his 100th pitch of the outing, and it's low and away for a ball. 2-2. In there for a call strike 3. And Munganast goes down looking for the second out.
Left fielder number 6, Micah Shivers.
I'll bring up Micah Shivers. 1 for 2 with a single as well. Oh, and a beautiful looking curveball falls into the zone for strike 1. Another off-speed pitch reached out, gets a hold of it, but sends it just wide of the line for a foul ball. And the count now 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. They'll throw it on down to first, and that will close out the 6th inning. A beautiful 1-2-3 inning for Cox and the Pacers as we move on to the bottom half of the 6th. Pacers still lead at 8-0.
And the bottom of the sixth inning will get underway. Caden Ussery will lead it off for the Pacers. They lead Claflin 8-0 here in Game 3 of the weekend series. And the very first pitch that Ussery sees in this at-bat is a hit by pitch. He'll take first base on the pass. And that will bring up Joe Mazingo, an excellent day at the plate for the Pacer DH. He is 2 for 2 with a walk, a single, a home run, a 3-run home run, and 4 RBIs in total on the day. And Demetrius Warren sets the deal. Pitches outside for ball 1. Snap throw down the first on a pitch out of the zone. Not going to be in time. And the 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-1. Turned on and ripped out into left field. This one is going to go off the wall. It'll be extra bases as it bounces off the base of the wall. And it is a stand-up double for Joe Mazingo. And the Pacers have runners on second and third with nobody out. I'm going to have a little conference on the mound now, and I think we're going to have a pitching change. That will do it for Demetrius Warren. We'll be back in just a bit with a brand new pitcher. Don't go anywhere. Well, the new man from the pen for Claflin is going to be Michael Bailey, making his second appearance on the year. 2.70 ERA, 3 1/3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 of those earned, 5 strikeouts to 3 walks, and an opponent batting average of 167. Well, Doom Dennis is the first batter that he will see. And the first pitch missing for ball one. Runners on second and third. Those are Warren's responsibility as an off-speed pitch falls into the zone. 1-1. Warren so far responsible for with 2 earned runs, 3 total runs, as this one is fouled off to move the count to 1-2. But again, the runners on second and third are his responsibility. Four innings pitched, 1 strikeout, 4 walks, and 5 hits. The rest of the stat line on Warren. Off speed misses upstairs, and it's 2-2. Curveball turned on and ripped high and deep, but foul. Dennis 0 for 1 today. He's been hit by a pitch, walked, reached on the fielder's choice, and scored a run. Again, the 2-2 pitch is fouled off again. Dennis just spoiling another pitch. Curveball just catches the inside part of the plate, and Dennis down looking for the first out. I'll bring up Cade Bucknight. Bucknight 1 for 2 today with a single. Runners still on second and third base for USC Aiken, now 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch missing for ball 1. Ripped right at third. Are they going to get the double play? They are. Quarles on a hop, grabbing that one and stealing what was going to easily be an RBI double away from Cade Bucknight.
And the last of the 6 for the Pacers. A run a hit, nobody left.
And we go into the top of the 7th inning, and Cox's evening is done. Kevin Cox with an outstanding pitching line. 6 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 hits, and no runs scored. Luke Parker is the new pitcher, making his 3rd appearance on the year. And the first pitch he throws is inside to Woods Golston for ball 1. Fouled off, 1-1. Misses with that fastball, and the count moves to 1-2. All right, now 3-1. I had my numbers backwards there. And the 3-1 pitch. High and outside, ball 4. And a leadoff walk to Woods Golston gets us underway here in the 7th.
Third baseman number 18, Ramon Quarles.
Gamon Quarles will step up to the plate now. Quarles is 0 for 1 today. He's reached on a fielder's choice and walked. Runner on first, nobody out, top of the 7th. And the first pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Pitch was their throw is in time. A 2-6 caught stealing for the first out.
An even count of 1-1 on Quarles now with nobody on and 1 out. Fouls it off. And it's 1-2. Low and inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Counts all evened up. Off-speed pitch, hit out into left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. One out single for Quarles. And that will bring up the shortstop, Anthony Mack.
Number 31, Anthony Mack.
Mack 0 for 2 today with a strikeout.
Fastball gets away. And that's going to send the runner on over to second. A wild pitch puts a runner on in scoring position for Claflin. And a 1-0 count at the plate to Mack. Another pitch outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Off the end of the bat into center field. That's going to drop in for a single. Quarles had to hold up in case somebody caught the ball, but he'll advance to third on the play. And so runners on the corners now for Claflin with only one out. I'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Adrian Wiggins. Wiggins also 0 for 2 today. Pitch low and inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0, fouled off. 1-1. Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw down to second is not in time. So a stolen base for Anthony Mack puts both runners in scoring position with only one out. And the 1-2 from Parker. Swing and a miss, could not hold up on the swing. And Wiggins down on strikes for the second out.
Center fielder, Kobe Miller.
Well, back to the top of the order, and the ever-dangerous Kobe Miller digging in. 1 for 2 today with a single, a strikeout, and a walk. Runners on second and third, and again, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Claflin looking to get on the board as they trail 8-0, and the first pitch is inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is upstairs, 2-0. Curveball hits the zone, 2-1. Another off-speed pitch, this one missing outside. And it's 3 balls and 1 strike to the leadoff batter. Swing and a miss. Fastball tied him up inside, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss. He tried to hold up, and he ended up going all the way through. And Parker comes away with the strikeout and no damage done. We go to the 7th inning stretch. Pacers still leading 8-0. We'll be back in just a bit. And back from the 7th inning stretch, the Pacers coming to bat. Bailey continuing to work out there. 8-0 is your score. Pacers leading. And leading off is going to be Bradley White. First pitch on the inside corner for a strike. White a productive day offensively. 1 for 1 with a walk, hit by pitch, and a double. And a run scored as this one slapped into center field. It's a base hit. A leadoff single for White brings us back to the top of the order. And that is going to be Brock Myers. Myers also a productive day at the plate. 2 for 4, pair of singles, pair of RBIs, and a run scored. Pitch in there for a call strike, 0-1. The 0-1 off the inside of his hands and fouled off, 0-2. Check throw over to first, not in time. Pitch misses low for a ball. 1-2 now the count. And the 1-2 pitch fouled off. We'll do it over. Oh, and they got him in here. Throw down to second, and he is picked off. A 1-3. Let's see, a 1-3-4 pickoff of Bradley White. And that'll be 1 away. And the pitch to Myers is high and inside for a ball, 2-2. Bounced in the dirt, and the count is full. Payoff pitch. Grounded through the left side for a base hit. Now the single puts Myers aboard, and will bring up Josh Sharp with only 1 out.
The left fielder, Josh Sharp.
Sharp 1 for 3 today with a single. He's also walked. Popped out to third in his last at-bat. Runner again on first with 1 away. And the first pitch from Bailey is low and away. Ball blocked nicely, but the wild pitch will advance Myers. The 1-0 pitch to Sharp. Again blocked, but it's going to get away. Another wild pitch. And that will move Myers over to third. So 2 pitches and 2 free bases for Brock Myers. And it's a 2-0 count at the plate to Josh Sharp. Missed upstairs, 3-0. Upstairs, ball 4. And a 4-pitch walk to Josh Sharp will put runners on the corners for the Pacers with only 1 out.
The first baseman, number 34, Capers, Melina Rowley.
Melina Rowley back up to the plate now. 1 for 4 today. He's reached on a fielder's choice and singled. Runners on the corners. 1 out for the Pacer first baseman as that pitch is right down the middle for strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch, round up the middle and through for a base hit. 1 run will score. Everybody else advances 1 bag. And it's an RBI single for Melina Rowley. The Pacer lead is now 9-0.
Right fielder, number 17, Dalton Graves.
Dalton Graves will step up to the plate now with runners on first and second. 1 out. 1 for 4 today. Singled, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored 2 runs. And he goes after the first pitch, rips it foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Off speed, hits the zone. 0-2.
Off the end of the bat, slow roller to short. Going to be a tough play. Double clutch throw to first, way off the mark. And that's going to bring home another run and close it out as the Pacers get the run rule. 10-0 is your final score. As we close things out in the bottom of the 7th, the Pacers get the sweep and improve to 3-0 in Peach Belt Conference play.
University of South Carolina at Aiken and the Pacers, thank you for attending this afternoon's game. Remember, our next home game is Tuesday, March 5th at 6 p.m.
Pacers will return to action when they take on Emory and Henry for a midweek matchup on March the 5th. Only a couple days away. The first pitch is slotted to start at 6 o'clock p.m. And then they hit the road the next day for a one-game match against Newberry, again at 6 o'clock. And then it is off to Georgia Southwestern for a 3-game set against the Peach Belt Conference foe Hurricanes. But thank you for joining us this afternoon. Pacers getting the weekend sweep of Claflin. I'm Marcus Johnson. We will see you next time.